Hello, everyone. One of the assumptions that I think is incorrect is that if a writer uses a lot of big words, or at least what some people deem to be big words, although in some cases I don't think they really are, then they must be using a thesaurus, which admittedly I think all writers every now and then go to a dictionary in order to find words if they're just running dry. But that's a bit misleading because the vast majority of the time it's simply false that I use a thesaurus. Most of the time I accumulate words through reading and also by listening to people, actively listening to people, or listening to movies or television. Because if you are actively searching for new words, either in books or in other kinds of media or just in everyday conversations, then you will accumulate a very large vocabulary if you are looking for that sort of thing. So when people say, "Oh, well, they must just be using a thesaurus," well, most of the time that's incorrect and simply false. Most of the words I learned through being basically well read. But some people just can't conceive of the notion that people can be well read, that they must be somehow just looking words up that they don't know what they mean and just sprinkling them in their book. But that's simply not the case. So I think that people need to stop saying that if a writer uses a lot of big or fancy words, that's what they're doing, because it's certainly not what I'm doing. So I certainly don't like being accused of it because it's simply not accurate.